Think about where you could be exactly 2 weeks from today. When you address gut health, the body initiates a chronological sequence of repair, often beginning with the mental clarity felt in the second week. Many live with chronic fatigue, digestive issues, and mental haze, often called feel like crap syndrome. These aren't just aging, they're systemic alarms tracing back to a compromised microbiome and chronic inflammation. The gut barrier weakens, creating microscopic gaps, letting toxins enter the bloodstream. Because these symptoms are the external result of internal damage, reversing that damage triggers a measurable cascade of recovery signs. By repairing the gut, you initiate the visible stages of biological healing. Dr. Mark Hyman's clinical work focuses on using specific dietary protocols to reverse FLC syndrome. His approach utilizes food as the primary mechanism for restoring the microbiome and dampening systemic inflammation. By following this clinical roadmap, we can identify the biological markers of recovery day by day, charting exactly how the body responds to a change in its internal environment. Nutrigenomics is the study of how food acts as biological information. Every meal delivers chemical instructions that communicate with your genes, influencing how your body functions at a cellular level. Ultra-processed foods and added sugars deliver detrimental instructions. They increase cortisol and starve beneficial bacteria. A biological reset requires replacing these with prebiotic fibers and healthy fats. These specific signals stabilize the cell structure and begin repair. Shifting these daily inputs changes the composition of the gut microbiome, transitioning your body's internal environment from a state of chronic defense to one of active repair. Days 1 through 3 are the withdrawal phase. As you remove inflammatory foods, your body begins adjusting to the absence of the chemical stimulants found in processed diets. During this period, your internal chemistry is shifting. Blood sugar begins to stabilize without the constant influx of refined carbohydrates, and the gut lining begins the work of sealing microscopic leaks. You may experience temporary fatigue or lethargy during this phase. Your system is recalibrating to a new baseline as it processes out metabolic waste and adapts to the lack of sugar. This initial drop in energy is not a sign of failure. It is the first physical marker that the healing and sealing process in the gut has successfully begun. Between days 4 and 7, systemic inflammation drops and cortisol balances, creating conditions for restorative sleep. As sleep improves, the gut-brain axis clears of metabolic interference, leading to a marked decrease in brain fog and improved focus. By day 8, the body enters a microbiome bloom. With the right fibers and nutrients available, beneficial bacteria proliferate, and the gut's ability to absorb essential vitamins reaches peak efficiency. The results of this bloom becomes visible externally. Skin begins to clear, joint pain often subsides, and energy levels remain stable. These visible changes are evidence that gut repair has moved beyond the digestive tract, optimizing the systemic health of the entire body. Compare the states of health. On one side is the fatigue and digestive discomfort of FLC syndrome. On the other is the stable mood, clear skin, and sustained energy that follows a successful gut reset. The human body adapts in real time to the inputs it receives. Its physical state is a direct reflection of the informational signals found in your daily diet. Lasting biological change does not require years of effort. When you provide the correct cellular instructions, the process of recovery can begin in a matter of days. Where are you on your own timeline? If you have started making these changes, which signs of healing are you noticing first? Share your experience in the comments below. You do not have to accept chronic fatigue as your default state. By changing the inputs your gut receives, you take direct control of your body's timeline for healing.